North Island.
Move that a bill entitled Provincial Shipbuilding Act be read a first time now.
Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Opposed? Motion is carried. Please continue.
This is the second time that a bill to nurture BC's shipbuilding industry has been introduced in this House. The Provincial Shipbuilding Act will ensure that ferries, sea buses and other vessels used by and for the public are built, retrofitted and repaired here in BC. Our province has a history of shipbuilding. Nearly all of the vessels in the BC ferries fleet, some of them more than 50 years old, were built here. There's been a long tradition of carrying out maintenance and retrofits here in BC also. However, over the last dozen years, that work has stopped. BC Ferries has gone offshore for all but one of its new vessels. The replacement for the Queen of the North bought overseas, the Celebration vessels built in Germany, and now 3 intermediate-sized vessels being built in Poland. That's hundreds of millions of dollars gone offshore for the construction and subsequently for parts. We're soon going to see the Spirit-class vessels retrofitted so they can run on LNG, another major long-term project which should occur here, and more vessels are going to be built. For years, BC shipyards could establish consortiums so they could jointly bid for and work on the projects, and vessels were successfully built in our province, and with this bill, that could happen again. The Provincial Shipbuilding Act provides a real jobs plan. We know that there are vessels that will be built in the coming years, and constructions of ferries creates work for thousands. The Act includes apprenticeships in every contract and fair wage commitments. Modelling has shown that the construction of just 3 ferries in BC would result in a provincial GDP of $378.5 million, $200 million in consumer spending, and more than 1,000 people employed, creating $100 million in taxes. There's also the multiplier effect that for every 100 jobs created in shipbuilding, 135 additional jobs are created elsewhere. BC Ferries will be replacing about 23 ferries over the next number of years with expenditures of around $2.5 billion. This level of investment would have a huge impact on jobs in this province. I'd hope that with this government's avowed commitment to jobs and the Premier's former stand for jobs in shipbuilding, we can work together to get this bill enacted. I move that this bill be placed on the orders of the day for second reading at the next sitting after today.
Thank you, Member. Honourable members, you've heard the question. All those in favour? Opposed? Motion is carried.